Okay, we're gonna start with the French. This is the first game, you know, just waking up, and the guy's already playing a non-standard move. So this is already bad. Rip us. E5, sure. Sure. What the hell's going on here? Yes, this is the correct move. Here, bishop e4 gets me into some weird position. Queen e2, brilliant move. So queen g4 takes on c6, takes queen e5. Am I supposed to be unhappy there? I don't think so. I mean, the worst that happens is we go like trading a pawn each. But like, you know, I'm threatening to go right back there. His next move is definitely got to be this one. I'm gonna go here next. You might go queen here, yeah. But I have two bishops here and I'm not down a pawn or anything. It's not like my position should be bad. But this queen trade may actually be alright. I'm just not that interested in trading bishops afterwards. Well, it's not much I can do to really save this guy. Not in love with the position, I can tell you that. It's okay. C4, knight b4. I mean, seem to be threatening this move, which looks quite devastating. He wants to put a knight there. I think I'm playing to take his knight wherever it goes. I don't really care about this pawn, so that move I'll probably try to ignore. Just hung like 50 pawns, unfortunately for me. But might still be okay. 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 I think maybe I was like not that much trouble, but okay, white's gonna go here and try to bring the king in. I mean, it was a pretty good game. These were a lot of pawns we lost though. But I mean, black going here and here should just win. For some reason I didn't even notice that things were hanging. Anyway. Okay, I'll just flag that. I'm so sleepy. That looks like a scary move, you know? Just doesn't look like a move that you'd like to see. Ugh. Someone who plays that move knows what they're doing, man. Bishop G3 looks pretty solid, but maybe there's something like 92 that should be played. Knight F3 doesn't look like it. I bet you can play G3 here. It just looks like a weird move. Just doesn't look right. I think keeping it simple is fine with Bishop G3, but I don't know, man. I'm so tired. I'm playing like a guy who's tired. Just slow. The guy who's playing the set right now is very high energy. I should take some notes from him. I can take this, but B2 drops, which would be disaster. Now I can maybe take that, eh? At least we won a pawn. It's something. Something that I can feel good about. Knight d4 next, and then bishop f3. I think we should be playing this one. I don't know. I'll split e4. Yeah, e4 drops f2. It's a little dicey. I don't know. I'll just play this. I guess I want to take and go e4. Hide my king on a2. Taking looks fine. Followed by that. Let's take this way. I don't like the rook coming up and then this guy coming down. This. Like to play g4 to hit the bishop. Here, so we have this. This doesn't really work, does it? Never great when you gotta undo your move. Maybe there was takes, bishop d1, but it looked like there was rook h1 there. I think queen b3 was just missed by my opponent. Looked like a really good move. To be honest with you, I didn't really have an answer to it. Need to get a pass pawn here, so I'm just gonna do this. Okay, this is hopefully good. Just making sure that wasn't stalemate. This is a frightening moment. But is it just me, or was queen b3 just... I didn't have an answer. Right? Like, I gotta go here again. But then it's the same thing as the game, except instead of moving the rook back, you have it here where you can start taking other pawns. And the theory in this line is so annoying. Ooh, theory. Okay, let's play. Not a great move. I suppose this is a move. Really consider it too much. I can go back. Okay, didn't really expect that. I don't think I can be too upset though, playing this. Maybe queen h4. It's a good way to defend this and get active. I think I have to go here. This bishop will get a square, but I think it's possible to play around it and bring my queen out. I'm also kind of threatening maybe knight e3 if he goes here. Yeah, so he goes back. Queen a5, bishop b2, not good enough. I think I want to be on this side of the board. He's going to bring this bishop back here, though. Queen g5, bishop c1 is the move I don't really like. Oh, this pawn is hanging. What am I saying? What am I saying? Yeah, I thought this move was pretty good. It's exactly the move he wants to play, but... Okay, he doesn't have a rook on e1, so... Should be fine. What? What? Well. Judging by how long he's taking, you definitely didn't plan for this. Does this just win? Bishop b2, we just go back. This looks pretty convincing. This rook doesn't have anywhere to go. Bishop b2, queen e7. If he trades, the rook still doesn't have anywhere to go. It's a pretty cute move. Might just take. I'll just take on b3. Alright, let's go for this. Hope we can win it. Go us. Let's get an escape square. Just need to get this bishop off all these squares, and then I can go here, and then it should be winning. Barry Lester, thanks to 28 months, dude. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, I didn't do much there. Just, buddy blundered. I took a pawn and then just won the game. I didn't do much there. These are the games that I win, where my opponent just blunders pawn and exchange and everything after that. That'll be the YouTube title. I only win when my opponents blunder. I think your tournament's pretty down bad when you're coming out with YouTube titles in round 3. You know? Okay. What the hell is that? Bishop g5. Okay. I feel like if we're playing it, oh, okay, it goes back. I was gonna say, I feel like if we're playing a Benoni, the bishop somehow feels like it's misplaced. Maybe not. How's b5 here? No, not after h6, certainly. Something feels off. Not sure what it is. I'm the type to like find a way to blunder my knight here. Yeah, one piece. Breaking all opening principles. Okay, I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. I have a couple queen moves. Queen check, there's g3. Queen f6. Bishop takes b8. Yeah. That move somehow looks like it works, which is pretty crazy. Does not look like it should. So in order to make our move look like it actually had a purpose, I'm supposed to play this move so that it's like, oh yeah, you know, definitely wanted to just do this so badly. Yep, this was the plan. Castle. Okay, rook belongs on e8. There's no way around that. I think I might play b5. Just looks like one of those moves. Whoa! Okay, he really doesn't want me playing f5. He hates that move. So yeah, obviously I have a check, but he's just gonna try to run with the king. Okay, let's just play this. I don't know, I have a check, it doesn't really impress me too much. I can play it later though. I mean, I think he has to react to this. Jeez. Let's do it now. So he has to move the king. We got some nice pressure here. Just bring more pieces in. I'm not gonna try to be a hero with 4 seconds. Oh my goodness. Almost did not get that move off. It was like 1 millisecond or something. Not sure what the time was there, but it must have been disgustingly close to 0. Yep, 1.1. So it was 0.1. Yeah, that's pretty bad. The game was never in doubt, but yeah, my opponent played a very suspicious opening for sure. But I was missing some ways to put him away, definitely. Like here, this was annoying. Probably I have some sort of sack. Check, but even there, I'm not delivering mate. Maybe it's okay. I thought that in the opening I was doing some very strange stuff, but maybe my opening is pure genius. Well, this is what we were trying to do anyway. Remember, this was the plan. Knight on d6, yep. The problem is, okay, he's many moves from being castled. And this move I'm going to play for sure. If he takes it, he might get into some trouble with checks. F5 is also a pretty nasty threat. He didn't like F5. He could tell. He didn't want to deal with it. I don't know. I wonder how decent it actually is, but the opening was already weird. I've never really seen this before. Bishop g5, like, it's a move, but it seems rare. Especially if after h6 you're just gonna go back. I don't really get it. This is the 5th round. Well, if it happens. Okay, I'm getting berserked is what's happening here. I'm getting berserked. This is not a good feeling. Thanks for the 1 year, Naprosto. Go Naprosto. Thanks for the reset, man. Welcome back. Yes, being berserked. The ladies are dangerous. Okay, this knight is, well, it should be quite well placed actually on e3 here. This bishop still pins this pawn. Yeah, the knight I like. My other pieces I'm not too sure about. Knight's great. Covers the g2 as well. Yeah. So for example, that being covered is kind of convenient, I guess. Knight f3, maybe threatening knight g5. Also targeting the pawn. Okay, I feel like knight g5 is kind of good here. Bishop takes f7. King somewhere, pawn takes. Then h6. take the rook. I feel like I can play it. Okay, it doesn't mean this move is amazing. I can just go here. I think the smart play is to just bring the bishop back here. Just chill for a sec. Bishop is kind of nice on b3. Go rook d1. Now the pawn's protected, so I don't have to leave my rook here. It's an option to take this way, but I guess I'm supposed to do this. Okay, but if e4 happens, you know, my knight gets the d4 square. It's got to be a good thing. Gotta be a good thing. The only question is, do we consider this? Guess I'll just go here. I see that she wants to go here now. Okay, I'll go here. I guess I want to take and go f3. This was my plan. Just need to move my queen out of the way. Do not like this. What I've done to the position. No bueno. This is not necessarily even good. Don't have any time, man. That's me. Let's check. Oh my god. Let's check. My goodness. What a sweaty position. My god. Jesus, what a game. What the hell's going on here? Get me far away from that. Get me the hell out of that game. Guys, I don't know what just happened there. The evaluation must have swung like what's going on? This position is like, how's white winning this position? Insane. Oh my god. This is a serious opponent here. I don't like this. After my last game, like, I'm a bit numb right now. I'm still recovering. Still recovering. Yeah, 2850 FM. Like, come on, guys. Yeah, let me work up to this at least. You don't have to slap me with it right off the bat. Yeah, maybe I could take that. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go here. This is the type of position where I think my opponent's gonna keep it really, really loose. Okay, queen h4, bishop g5. Interesting. Then I think we take on d4. Surely that's okay with this knight here. Bishop g5, queen takes, and I feel like the knight's a little weird. Could be wrong, but something feels off. Although, there's this check, huh? That check is annoying. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I want to play queen takes e5. Guess we're gonna do it. Here takes king e7. This bishop falls at the end. I have 3 pieces, but very active pieces, very good pieces, against 2 rooks in a piece. And there's gonna be a queen in the corner. And the rooks can't go to e1, which is really, like, this bishop's very dominant.
In all of life, there is a rhythm.
Yeah, I have knight d8 here. Also rook takes h7. I'm threatening to take this bishop.
In all of life there is a rhythm. In all of life there is a rhythm.
There's mate here, which I forgot. I forgot about mate.
In all of life there is
Damn, nah, it's lost now.
In all of life there is a rhythm.
I can't take the piece that I wanted to take.
There is a rhythm. In all of life there is a rhythm. In all of life there is a rhythm. In all of life there is a rhythm.
That move was mate anyway, actually, but I didn't really have a way to avoid it.
In all of life there is a rhythm.
Damn. I think it was probably somehow good, but how do we play it? This was nice by him, because I can't take the bishop. But something simple, like d6. I mean, just have to move my king. Needed a square for my king. This move, okay, I had a couple seconds. Takes, and then I can't take this because that's mate. But to me, feels very good for. I wouldn't be surprised if the computer thinks black's doing well.
In all of life.
Also here, I was really thinking about this move, and maybe I should have played it in hindsight. Because, I don't know, it just gets me safe. If bishop takes, something looks weird about something looks weird about this configuration. Maybe it's okay though. Then I can just move my king. I don't know. It's not so simple. But I don't think this works. Because this is what I wanted. I'm threatening mate and I'm not getting mated. So I was thinking about this. Maybe it was better. This move looks fine though. Or it looked fine, I should say. But this is strong. This is very strong. I don't have anywhere to put my knight, so the only way out of this is like I have to run my king or play d6. I still think it kind of looks okay, but now it looks worse than before. But this bishop stopping all these rooks, I don't know. White doesn't have any moves, I feel. Still looks like a fun position for black. Because all these pieces are like really strong. And these ones not so much. However, I can't move the knight. I don't know. Fun game. Type of game that I would replay as black probably 10 times out of 10 and assume that there will be ways that I can improve that. Like I said, I don't really believe in this, so I just knew it was going to be a loose game where lots of tactics flying and Milo on time. Usually a recipe to just take an L. Javichuela, thank you for the 5. Okay. Kick the knight, I guess. Castle.
There is a rhythm.
So my next move will be castling. Knight e4, I can take on d5. I'm actually not sure what he's planning here, so... Okay. Oh. I think he's definitely going to be losing a pawn somehow here. I could castle and take, but that doesn't seem like enough. Knight d2, knight d5, just take. I mean, that's just a pawn. Queen b4, c3. No, he's not even gonna go for it. Okay. Let's get rid of this guy. This move looks fine. I mean, there's a lot wrong with my opponent's position. He's 3 moves away from castling, and he probably shouldn't castle that way. Not really sure what he does with his pieces either. Here, knight takes, there's queen c6, so this move looks normal. Okay. I get it. Takes rook b1. And otherwise, I think I'm gonna try to long castle. I don't know. Bishop b4. Always looks good. I feel like he should just go bishop e7 and maybe go short castle. Okay. It's never easy, is it? Hopefully these aren't massive blunders. I actually want to play a3 and maybe c4, but that's probably asking too much. Yeah, that looks like the right reaction. Honestly, didn't even see the move. I guess we're going here. I guess we're going here. Okay, this move is actually stopping this, and I'm pretending that it's a threat for h5, so I think you should have thrown that move in. Gotta toss this in next. Take that, I think. Unfortunately for him, his pieces are like basically all can't move. I think he probably should have played here. I would have taken it out of fear. And then move my king, but you could get active, like rook d3. Still, I mean, anything happens when there's 1 second on the clock. Okay, the opening was just a massacre, but this queen b4 move caused me like way more problems than it should have. Should probably go here. Takes I castle, and then I know I'm winning, because as soon as I'm castled, my king's safe, it's just crushing. So this move would have been much better in hindsight. I didn't really see this idea. It's kind of annoying, stops me from castling. So he would do the same thing. Maybe, not take the pawn. And then I maybe have c4. And if knight b4, bishop e4. And his knight doesn't have anywhere to go. And I think I'm just threatening a3, b4, just crushing, or a3 takes. It looks scary, but the bishop just dominates the knight, covering all the squares, hitting the c6 pawn. So I really should have done that, but honestly, I didn't see this. Like, it's kind of a nice idea. Hits b2, stops, like, covers e3, bishop c5, and stops me from castling all at once. So this c3 move was not great. And then, I don't know. Maybe I should have still gone here. Bishop b4, king f1. And knight b4, bishop b4 again. But it's the same thing, except my bishop's not on d2. So it's always tough as a chess player to play a position that you could have had with a full extra move. It just doesn't make sense. But this game is like, I don't know, it's probably like +3 or something here. Like, just absolutely crushing. And yet it turns into, you know, a luck drop at the end. Yeah, you can't be playing e5 against me though. That's for sure. I'm gonna beat you down. More very strong FMs. Not a fan. Get me out of here. Right there, huh? Okay. Andy, thanks for the 9 months. Go me. Okay, let's put the knight there, so we're always ready to take that bishop, I suppose. I think I might play this. Looks like a move. I think he has to play f3 if he wants to play bishop out. I think I can take that pawn. I guess we'll find out. But I'm planning to take it. Takes rook there, back, this, I have e5. I guess we gotta take it. Well, this should be better for me, I think. I can't really be complaining about things like this. E4 looks like it's like a move. Maybe queen f6 against e4. Okay, f4. So he just wants to double on the g file and say what's up. I think what I might do here is like queen f6 and try to get e5. Maybe, does that make sense? Let's do this move anyway. So let's put this here. I'm gonna need a rook on this square no matter what to defend. Now what, c5? Make some noise. The amazing Stefan Bodzin. Okay, let's play this. Let's play this. Wow, okay, I'm getting styled on here. Takes. This, just rook here. Stopping this. Takes, I take back. Bishop h7. I have h6 as well, which is probably the good move. Forces his rook over here. Yeah, it's not so easy though. I'll take it, even though he can move his bishop and win that pawn back. Bishop back. I have 2 seconds and the music had to go off this fast. Bit unlucky. Oh, I didn't think he was gonna do that. It's a good move. I just, for some reason, didn't expect it. Suffering here. Okay. And the timing and the music was really bad. I felt like I was at my own funeral, and then I ended up being there. Okay, the game's fine. It's just normal. Yeah, I mean, not much to say. It's a regular game. Black's probably a bit better when you're playing online. And the breaks are just murderous. At least for me. Maybe other people enjoy them. There are probably some real productive players out there who take their time, like, you know, they actually do something during the break, like take a walk, stretch, get something to eat, maybe study some variations. But me, I'm just like waiting for the next round to start. Just sitting here, wasting my time. Hit the pipe. I think a few people probably do that as well. Yep. Yep. listening to Artbat, who is going to be performing in Tulum. Although I think they're performing on the 31st, New Year's Eve. So only for the people that are going early. Guess we don't want to allow a5. Seems reasonable. Alright, we'll just play this. Okay. Harvey, thanks for the 8 months. Welcome, dude. Yes, jam draw, exactly. That's what it was looking like there. Playing these positions for a win is always weird. I mean, it's clear what I'm trying to do. Not sure if I'm going to be able to do it. So I want to make a pass pawn somehow. Yeah, fortunately that move exists. Winning these like basically drawn positions are never fun. Like, okay, my rooks are like pinned in a weird way. They're like both, or my bishop's pinned to both my rooks. Not really sure how we just kind of walked out of that. Also, I think rook d2 is just, I mean, this move is not ideal. Rook d2 is like, just makes the draw, right? After all that, move like rook d2, and it's like, okay, what can I do? What can I do? Just a draw. So e5 was really poor. And, I mean, when you're at 1 second, it's hard to trust yourself, but probably for a while here, I could have extracted my rook by just moving my bishop, because then there's 2 rooks hanging for each of us, and he can only take 1. Jeez, okay. We're already on the next game. My goodness. No break for me. No break for me. That's true, though. I don't deserve it. Don't deserve it. Might go knight h6 here. Sometimes people play that. And then go f5, knight f7. Otherwise, knight f6. Yeah, he does. I'm gonna play king b1. Knight c1 and c5. It looks kind of weird. Let's see if I am allowed to play this. I mean, his king's still in the middle. His position seems like he shouldn't be able to play c5 like right there. At least be castled maybe. So, we'll try this. Senor Penor. Great name. Thank you for the 3 months. That's a name I want to see. Resubbing every time. Senor Penor. I think we take. Maybe we could just take there. Yeah, I think we want to take that. The only thing about taking it is after taking this, the knight comes to e6. Maybe we don't want to allow that. Nah, we gotta take this. We gotta. Is my position even... is my position even good? I think I might want to stay attacking this knight so that he can't castle. But then again, he has king f7, which is pretty comfortable. I'm gonna stay on this diagonal. Not sure if that's the right decision. It's more normal to go, or more natural rather, to go bishop e3, just like right back here, but I mean, I don't really like the prospects of my pieces after that. Now, I think I do want to open things up a tiny bit, because my pieces need some squares. So, I want to take. Knight takes doesn't look right. It gives me the e4 square. So pawn takes, knight here. The bishop can come out, maybe knight h5. Also threatening this, so bishop e7 is a threat. Put some more pressure there. Not threatening to take it or anything, but like rook e1, king b1, bishop d6, knight h5, these kind of moves. At some point maybe f4, but we're gonna hold that in reserve for a while, I think. The good thing about my bishop here, just why I put it there, is that he can't remove his king from the center that easily, and then after I open the center up, I think it's uncomfortable, or I want to say it's uncomfortable, at least. Knight f4 coming. Feels like a good time for this. Just because it also covers that square, and bishop h6, I'm happy to get that check out of the way. Knight f6 is a threat here, because I have bishop takes f5. What can we do here? I don't really see like a nice move. I don't know. I don't really see a good move, unfortunately. That was a sweaty finish. I didn't really do anything in the middle game. I couldn't find a very good plan, unfortunately. But as soon as I got the bishops, I knew I'd maybe be okay, because bishops go back here, they're never going to be taken. And I think in practice, if everybody has like no time, then it should be harder to like defend pawns that somebody's attacking than it is to attack them. I think that's just obvious. Like, I can make dumb moves like the, you know, bishop a5, attack the rook, bishop here, attack the pawn, double rooks. Whereas black has to constantly make sure he's making the like exact defensive move that's necessary to guard all these pawns at once. Bishop f5, queen c8. Popular line. I mean, yeah, he's got to bring his bishop out, otherwise taking, I don't think, is very good. Could be proven wrong. Maybe there's some line with g6. But yeah, I'm used to the bishop coming out somewhere. Yes. Should be queen c8. It's never that easy to take this bishop in this line, because bishop b4 is kind of annoying. You play f3, they go back, and then your knight's kind of stranded. I think if I play a6, I'm happy. So a6 by black, I was gonna go queen a4, followed by knight, maybe knight b3. I feel like I'm in a good mood after a6. Are we not? Takes. This guy is no good, that's for sure. I mean, this bishop we usually want to just trade. I can see the argument why after trading these bishops, a6 is not as special. I get that. I'll start by taking. I think I want this knight here. Knight on e3 looks right. It's like watching c4. Also watching d5 to stop some e5 pushes. Let's get the bishop out of the way. Do we want to play g3 at all? This queen can be improved, I think. We don't really need it there. Let's get the queen back over here. Just wondering what he's gonna do. Knight a5, I guess. Okay, one sec. How's h4? I like h4. Let's do h4 next. I want f4, f5. I need this to happen quickly. I want to guard this. There we go. We'll take that. We'll take that conclusion. We didn't quite make it into the 2700 club. We stopped just shy. But that was a good game. No idea how accurate that was. I'm sure blunders were made. I liked the game though because it's imperative for white to play f4, f5. Otherwise there's just nothing happening. And then here, I mean, king g2. Then the rook goes here and starts to grab all these pawns. I don't know. I think this one is probably fine. You know what it is? You know what it is? It's this. That's the move. That's the move. That's what a strong player would have done. Well, I mean, as you can see, I'm able to find it, but like, not that fast. Not that fast. So that would have been pretty filthy. But with a couple seconds, I made the decision to go rook e7. And here, which is also my bad, I played this. Because here he goes here, and he goes check, takes b2. So what I should have done is played here, which does the same thing, stops this. And then if he goes back, I take. And now, if he checks, right, he's not... I don't have to waste the move, basically. And then if he goes here, I could potentially go like that. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't have time to take this pawn. How is the game? He goes here, and he's threatening rook h2, so I have to go here. He gets the pawn out of it, and then he goes down like this, and it's just my pawn is missing for no reason. If that pawn stays there, then it's just over. Like, black has nothing. So this is another critical mistake. Like, king e1 is much better. Rook here, and then I take. And then if he takes here, which still looks possible, at least I'm one move ahead of the entire variation. So I don't know what that means, but it certainly is a good thing. Because I don't need to play king here, and then go up the board. And now I can just go up in one turn. So something like what? This? Or c4? I'm trying to think how I would go about trying to win this. Yeah, I guess the king can come out here. It's not so easy. Maybe the good way to do it is to play b4, b5, and go rook b7, or just rook b7. Take the b pawn, and go like this, and my king should go here. And then if he tries to push these pawns, my king stops it. b4, b5. There we go. There we go. It's just like... Oh yeah, that's true. I can do the exact same thing. And actually, I can only do the same thing because I played this move, I think. Did I have it in the game? It's probably good to check. Yeah, I didn't have it in the game. So it's only because of this move. So king e1 is a superstar move because then black is dead. Can't even take the pawn. Oh no, he has this. That doesn't work. Never mind. Never mind. So what I just said then is probably better. Or not that move, this one. Yeah. This looks really hard for black to do anything. This is simple though. Obviously, like, these rook sacks in a classical game, I'll find those very easily if they work, but in a blitz game, I'm probably always gonna go for some approach like this. And yeah, my king can stop these pawns. And maybe I can take this guy or just connect b4, b5 and push the two pawns together. But white's way faster here. My king's also in front of the pawns, so it's not even close. But this was good. He was like shuffling, doing pretty much nothing. h4, h5 is very good for the endgame. And then f4, f5. Because without that, if you imagine I did the same thing, he can play g6 sometimes to stop f4, f5, which causes me to have to play g4 and like open things up a lot. Not necessarily sure I want that, but h4, h5 fixes the h pawn, no g6, and then f4, f5 can happen way easier. I think white's just better. So this guy that I put there so long ago was actually the hero of the game. Because it pretty much ended up winning me the game. I don't know about this move c4, but... Okay, here he has to move the king because I'm threatening check and push. And I don't know how he gets out of this. There's this move. This looks like a pretty good try. Maybe it's still winning though. I think it might be. I don't think he can get this pawn. Rook here at b4. Rook here, I go king b5 and b4. And I'm gonna park my rook behind the pawn, and then should be able to win this with this guy. So we lost our first game in Title Tuesday. We didn't really beat anyone very impressive, honestly. Because I just didn't play any GMs, like, right? Not a single GM? Yeah, I didn't play a single GM. Boo me, boo my performance. So yeah, that's how I get 8 out of 11. It's that I just avoid playing GMs.